Senator Ndume said, when the bandits unleashed their terror, the soldiers also had to run away. Wow, this must be a very serious one. We know that the bandits have actually been, been on rampage, even in that Borno and all parts of the country where they have been operating, especially northwest and middle belt, especially Benue, Plateau State, Adamawa, Zamfara, and all those areas. Okay, bandits have been very, very terrible. So now Senator Ndume, I'm sure he's talking particularly about Benue State, that when the bandits unleashed their terror, even the soldiers had to run. Now these soldiers, and then they say they made them go Niger Republic, go fight. Nothing for them. A bandit onslaught in Senator Ndume's district of Borno State, Borno South. The Senate whip allegedly forced many soldiers to flee. Wow. According to Punch newspaper, Senator Ndume lamented the absence of security in the nation's north. According to him, instability is currently on the rise as a result of the most recent attack against the army in the Niger state. In addition, he gave the federal government instruction to handle local instability. He said insecurity is on the rise these days. You see what happened in Niger State where over 20 soldiers were killed. George is also on the fire now with killings here and there. Borno State has also been experiencing a lot of attacks by insurgents. Even my local government is not spared. Just last week here, people were killed. In fact, when the bandits unleashed their terror, the soldiers also had to run away and leave the people. It was after things settled, the soldiers came back. Can you imagine? It was after things settled that the soldiers came back. So why is Ndume talking this now? When Buhari was there, what did you say? What did you do? Okay, TINUBU is there now. TINUBU said he will continue from where Buhari stopped. So let's get ready to welcome that because TINUBU is Buhari's Pro-Max. Okay, Ndume too, being one of the old senators and one of the politicians, I count him as one of those politicians making things difficult for the country. So if he knows that he has to make comment, let him go to the Senate floor to make that comment and let the lawmakers push the executive to do something different. Don't come to online news or any blogging site to come and air your view. You are a senator, go to the Senate, propose a legislation that will help fight insecurity in Nigeria. That is when I know that you're a senator, not coming out here to drag social media with everybody to air your view. It doesn't work that way. So there are several comments to what Ndume has just said. Let's see what people are saying. Someone says, soldiers run to reorganize, not run away. Please mind your language. Can you imagine? Soldiers, they run away. So you run to reorganize waiting. Soldiers run away. They run away. That is the truth. They have life. They have families. They don't have to die. Some say, but Nigeria is taking off Niger for the interests of the Western democracy. Abi, the same soldiers that cannot handle bandits in Nigeria want to go and fight war in Niger. They will just crush them. That is the truth. The same soldiers between Nigeria and Niger border that are already crying of hunger that government of Nigeria is not giving them food. And they can't even go to Niger to buy food because the Nigerian soldiers have blocked that side as well. Yeah, they the soldiers that are going to go put at the war front and without caring and catering for them. And you expect them to live a normal life and fight for you. And you are there at Abuja drinking tea and coffee and wine and whiskey and moet. And then expect the soldiers to stay there and die for you. Nothing. That war in Niger is already a failed one from the beginning. Somebody said, when Senator Ndume was committee chairman on defense, okay, retired General Monguno was the NSA, General Buratai was chief of army staff, General Dagash, retired, was defense minister, and ex-president Buhari was in charge. What happened? Was there peace in Borno and Niger State then? you were all busy sharing and eating money. Exactly. This guy had just brought the real thing. Eh? You were when you were there as chairman Senate Committee on Defense, okay, with all the retired generals there with you in that group. What did you do? Nothing. Why are you talking now? Ndume, that's why I said Ndume is part of Nigeria's problem. Now, these same soldiers you won't carry to go invade Niger, they go run leave them for there now. They won't go to Niger. They go run leave them. Okay, how much is the senator's salary and how much is the army general salary? Army general almost sleep in the bush. Okay, why senator? Okay, they should make peace and died every day, every time, and you are there talking rubbish. Army, they have family, they have mother, the father, sister, brother, children, girlfriends, who Nigeria help after lying down. Your family, they will become useless. The young ones, they wrote petition that their senior man, they are not paying them what federal government have given them on a not stand for. Now, wow. This guy just the right things that I don't understand where this guy is going to. But what he's trying to do, I think they call the message here is that the soldiers have parents, they have families, and they can't just go down, lie in the bush and suffer while the senators are drinking wine and eating and drinking there at Abuja and talking rubbish. That is what the message this guy is trying to pass. Okay. So we say, is it not enough? The soldiers have been dying for many years on the northern states. The soldiers have sacrificed a lot for you people's failure to send your children to school when so-called northern leaders use poor people's children for gate men. Cow followers, turn them as beggars, Amajiri, use them to rig elections. Now you are calling soldiers to go and die for you people. The problem of Nigeria is from north, okay? With their insecurities, Nigeria have spent a lot selfish gains. Okay? That is good option, but the guilty are afraid. Abi, Nigeria is afraid. Ask TINUBU to send aside Dokubo immediately with his boys. Abi, make him go now. He's just banned them from coming to see him at Abuja. It means that he doesn't want to see them anywhere again. Okay? Approve light arms for citizens so that they can take care of themselves. I think that might be the next thing. You people created it for political benefits. Now it's haunting you, hurting everybody. So Ndume should not complain because the politicians in the north started this Boko Haram. That is the truth. During Alimodu Sheriff period, this is same soldiers you want to send to fight for Niger. Niger Republic. You not go work. You not go work. So Ali Ndume should stop complaining. He was chairman committee in charge of Senate committee in charge of defense during Buhari government with all the generals both retired and present as at then working with him, and nothing happened. In fact, he should tell us how much Nigeria has spent on fighting insecurity in the north, especially in his own place, not coming here to talk rubbish. That is the truth. So that is what is coming from Ali Ndume. Let's have your comment below for sharing. Thank you for listening.